Be your light, your moon, be your...
So, that concludes our section on weight loss. Okay, so on to the historical part of our show this morning. We will be talking to Miss Buer about the Abolition Act of 1833. Please welcome her to the stage. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
So, Miss Buer, can you tell us what abolition means and what was going on during that time?
Yes, abolition means to get rid of something. People were trying to get rid of slavery altogether. In other words, they were trying to abolish it.
So, tell us more.
This act gave all slaves in the British Empire their freedom. The British government paid compensation to the slave owners. Depending on how many slaves they had, that's how much they were paid.
When was the official date that the Abolition Act of 1833 was passed?
The Abolition Act was passed on August 24th, 1833 by the British Parliament. But slavery was officially abolished in most of the British Empire on August 18th, 1834.
So slavery was officially over then?
No, sadly only slaves below the age of 6 were freed, but all slaves over the age of 6 were chosen as apprentices. The apprentices would continue to serve their former owners for a period of time after the abolition of slavery.
Oh, I see. Is there anything that you find interesting about the act?
Well, I thought it was interesting that it wasn't until 32 years later that the United States abolished slavery in 1865.
Why do you find this fact interesting?
Because it was so sad to think that it was almost a full 32 years of protesting and hardships before it was finally abolished.
Was it true that in 1998 the law was repealed?
Yes, it was true. The Abolition Act of 1833 was repealed because of the Statute Law Act of 1998. Thankfully, slavery is still illegal because of other slavery acts like the Slavery Trade Act in 1824, 1843, and 1873.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And that concludes our historical part of our show. Thanks for watching.
Oh.